I have been on this earth for 96 years, and I am going to tell you something that took me 60 of those years to understand. Peace is not given to you. Nobody is going to hand it to you when you have done enough, or given enough, or been good enough for long enough. It gets taken, piece by piece, by 5 specific things, and most people never notice it happening until it is already gone. My name is Clara Mae Hutchins. I worked in the hospital laundry for 38 years. I have buried my husband Earl, my sister June, my closest friend Gloria, and my son Thomas, the one I do not talk about much. I have been to enough gravesides to notice things. And what I noticed is that the ones who left earliest were not the unluckiest. They were the most unprotected. Their peace had been taken so slowly for so long that they forgot they ever had it. And when the peace goes, the body follows. One of these 5 things might be in your life right now, tonight, sitting in you like a quiet thief. I am saving the hardest one for last. Number 5, the one that cost me the most to understand. Stay with me until we get there. My mother was a worrier, woke up every morning and found something new to be afraid of. And ideas I absorbed every bit of it for decades. I thought that was love. Thought carrying her fear alongside her was the same as caring for her. I was wrong. My sister June, school teacher for 34 years. Rest her soul. June worried her whole life. Her children, her pension, what the doctor might find. And the terrible irony is that none of the things she worried about were what took her. The worrying itself took her. By 60, her body had been running on low-level alarm for 30 years. It was done. She was gone at 61. Worrying is like washing. You can hang your own on the line and deal with it. But if you start hanging everybody else's washing too, you will run out of line long before you. Run out of laundry. Your body does not know the difference between your worry and worry you borrowed from someone you love. It carries all of it the same. You cannot protect anyone from a body that has been wrung out by their worry for 30 years. I used to prepare a full case before every no I gave. Why I could not come, why I could not give. As if every decision I made about my own life required a court hearing. My friend Gloria, the most generous woman I have ever known. Every time she could not give, she explained herself until the person on the other side was satisfied. Never just no, always nots with a reason, no with an apology attached, and people kept asking. Because when you explain yourself thoroughly, you are telling them the door is still open. Gloria was gone at 73, emptied out long before the end. No is a complete sentence. It always was. When you turn it into a paragraph, you are not being kind. You are being afraid. The people who truly love you do not need your reasons. And the people who demand them are not going to accept them anyway. I learned that the hard way. After Earl died, I spent 3 years in a house that still belonged to the marriage, more than it belonged to me. His chair is in the same position. His coffee cup on the 3rd shelf where it always sat. I told myself it was respect. I know now it was a refusal. Refusing to live in a present that did not include him. There was a woman in my neighborhood, Vera. Her husband left 20 years before I knew her, did not die, just left. And Vera was still inside that marriage every single day, every room, every conversation, still returning to the wound. The leaving took one day. The living inside the living took the rest of her life. You cannot drive forward, looking in the rearview mirror. You can glance back, know where you came from. But if the mirror is where you live, you will crash into everything right in front of you. The past is not asking you back. The question is whether you are finished with it. I had a supervisor at that hospital laundry for 11 years, a small, bitter woman who found fault in everything. And I carried her home every night, to the dinner table, into my sleep. For 11 years, I gave that woman free accommodation inside my mind and my body. She spent those same 11 years never thinking about me once. My son Thomas, before I lost him, Thomas carried something against his father that started when he was a boy. Earl was not an easy man, but Earl had been gone for years, and Thomas was still in that argument, quietly, in his blood pressure, in the way he held his whole body, like a man permanently braced for a fight that had already ended. Holding anger is like holding a hot coal in your bare hand, waiting to throw it at someone. They are across the room, living their life. You are standing there with a burned hand, wondering why you are in pain. The anger is yours now. It stopped belonging to them the moment they stopped caring. Put it down, not for them. For the hand that is still holding it. This is the one I promised you. For most of my life, I believed peace was something you received after you had done enough. After the children were raised, after the bills were paid, after everyone was settled and no longer needing anything from me. I kept working toward it like a destination. Always ahead, never here. Let me tell you something. I spent 60 years waiting for someone to come and tell me I had done enough now, that I could rest inside my own life, that the peace was finally mine. That person never came because they were never going to come. The permission was always mine. I just did not know. I was the one withholding it. The last time I saw Gloria, 2 weeks before she passed, she said something I have never let go of. She said, "Clara, I spent my whole life being good enough for everybody else. I never once asked if I was being good enough to myself." She did not say it with bitterness. She said it the way you say something, when you have finally understood it, but the understanding arrived too late to change very much. I did not want to say that same sentence at the end of my life, so I stopped waiting. I pulled a chair to the window, and every single morning for 30 years, I have sat in it for 15 minutes before I speak to anyone or do anything for anyone. Just sat, just breathed. I just belonged to myself. Peace is not a reward at the end of the race. It is the water you drink while you are running. Without it, you do not finish. Without it, you barely make it to the middle. Peace is not something you find at the end of your life. It is something you choose in the middle of it, or you never find it at all. So there it is. Stop carrying other people's worries. Stop explaining yourself to people who are not asking in good faith. Stop living in rooms that are already empty. Stop letting angry people live rent-free in your body. And stop waiting until you have earned your own peace. None of this is complicated. But simple and easy are not the same thing. You will have to choose it. Every morning. Maybe every hour some days. I have watched too many people I loved leave this world, still carrying things that were never theirs. Still explaining themselves to people who were not worth the explanation. Still waiting for permission that was always theirs to give. Do not be one of them. You have carried enough. You have explained enough. You have waited long enough. Your peace is not selfish. It is not something you earn. It is what you came here with. The only question is whether you are going to let these 5 things keep taking it from you. You still have time. I promise you that. Before you go, which one of these 5 hit you somewhere in your body? Not just your head. Somewhere you actually felt it. Leave it below. I will read every one, every single one. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a chair by the window, and this morning still belongs to me.